I'll tell you how it works. Okay, so it's not really meant to be like a. It's not really meant to be like a hidden feature or something. But essentially, this was the hardcore systems we were going to do. It's going to be tied into a bit of like the gang territories and gang sprays and shit like that. So basically, you unlock a certain amount of gang sprays. You get pistols. You unlock a extra set of gang sprays. You unlock SMGs, and if you get the top tier, then you unlock rifles to craft. That is. But how the crafting works is, if I craft 10 guns, each time I craft one gun, the price of the rifles go up by 5,000, I think. With the base price, I don't know, 100k, 50k or something. So if somebody makes 20 guns, it's going to be a minimum of like.
Is he saying?
You know what I mean? So you can't just like mass produce.
Is he saying guns is in like if you make 10 class 1s, they're going to go up to 50k per class 1? Is that essentially what he's trying to say? Or is this for rifles only? Or does no one know yet? Because I mean, I like the sound of it, but pistols going up by 5k at a time seems crazy.
Juice whenever the fuck you want and shit.
No, like you make your mind up.
And then I think what we got to do though is like have some sort of system where you can destroy the weapon. So, you know, if you do a bank robbery or some shit like that because you got a class 2 and you want to make sure you're safe, you can destroy it after. That way you could get a first one into circulation without keeping the price up, sort of thing. Hey, baby Alex, how you doing, beautiful man? What happens to current benches? I'm not completely sure entirely, but more than likely they're going to be ditch. Most stupidest thing I've ever heard. Well, listen, if you weren't a fucking retard on the internet that has absolutely no idea on how any of these systems work, I'd take your advice, but sadly, you're just a retard on the internet, dude. Reuse the parts? Yeah, something like that could work. Could definitely be a possibility.
Oh, my engine's out. It's twice just given here now.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be on the whitelist. That's but the thing is with the gang systems, I plan to add more to it as well. I'm not.
Yeah.
Sure what, but I like the idea of unlocks being through systems like that rather than behind one person's whitelist. So a gang has to get their way there rather than rely on somebody else that's gonna be a fucking millionaire for whatever reason. It's so unbalanced. In which way is it unbalanced, you fucking Neanderthal?
Wait, so he's going off the idea. Well, no. Okay, it sounds like I'm trying to take credit. But what I said would be cool would be the more sprays, the more you unlock. But everybody starts with a bench, but the more sprays the more you unlock, the more shit you get, right? So let's say you unlock like an SNS first, and then it goes like a heavy pistol, AP, heavy revolver, Draco, assault SMG or some shit. It's the best way to do it. It means that people will it means that people will it means that people will sink money into the sprays, which gets rid of money in the economy, which is good for everybody. I actually really like this. And it means that there's not just one or two benches. It means that everybody can profit realistically. I mean, I think this is going on whitelist, right? Yeah. Our weapon transports, they're no longer a thing anymore. They're done. I talked to Koil last night about it. Actually, I messaged Toby. And Toby said that there's a lot of uncertainty around like the whole weapons thing. Because Koil's revamping it all. And I talked to Koil last night for like an hour. But yeah, they're done for now. He says he wants to integrate the new weapons systems or whatever the fuck he's doing before anything else changes. So yeah, for now, we're not getting any more pistols. Because I mean, people don't even have fucking rifle bodies yet. People don't have pistol bodies. Doesn't make sense if we go spawn in like 150 guns, right? So yeah, they're done. That's finito. But I mean, if this is like a change that's happening, then this is exciting.
Don't you feel like a dumb fuck trying to have an argument when you don't explain your side of the argument?
Exactly.
It's like you're like a lawyer that goes to a court case about murder and you go, it was such a murder, case closed. You know what I mean? You're literally just a fucking retard.
I think Koil's my spirit animal, bro.
Trap houses, yeah, shit like that. So with the hardcore, I do plan to bring some 2.0 systems back as well. So it'll be like a mixture. Maybe even some of the 2.0 heists and jailbreak shit. The ones that worked anyway. The ones that were decent.
I think trap houses will probably come back to whitelist.
Is this a new server? Well, some of it will be in the new one, but I'm just at this point, like while this server's sort of, you know, boring, I think changing up, you know, like we're getting new chief of police and all that sort of shit. Changes like this are interesting just to keep the server, you know, even if not everyone's going to agree with it. If you don't make changes like this, especially when it's starting to get stale, everyone gets fucking so bored, dude. So bored.
Mm-hmm.
Gangs just can't compete with others like conflict, etc. It's not going to be fair on the smaller gangs. So it's like IRL, you mean? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy that a small gang can't compete with a big gang. Hey, Mom! Mom! Did you know bigger gangs are stronger?
I think he's talking about in the near future.
What do you mean I'm a retard? Okay. Mom just called me retarded. Sorry, dude. The reality is, though, like, everyone's going to be able to get pistols easy. And that's going to be the main thing. You got to understand, like,
thank God,
buying SMGs is not going to be a cheap thing. It's not going to be like, you know, you just pay 10K and get an SMG. It's probably going to be like 100K. So you got to be using pistols 99% of the time, and cops won't have class 2. So that's the entire idea. When you want to buy big guns, it's for something big.
Does that mean you have everything unlocked? I mean, it should do, but who knows?
No, there won't be any. We're not going to add any limits. It's totally up to the people who craft and shit. I mean, the thing is, if you craft 10 guns on the same day, they won't all break in exactly 10 days or 30 days, whatever the time is, because they take durability when you shoot them and use them as well. So not once will you ever have all the weapons come ready on one day. You know what I mean? But I'm sure there's going to be bugs here and there that we need to fix up for sure, you know. But, you know, it's a system. It's different. I want to try Class 1s back in the city. And it's good. I've been interested. So in case you didn't realize, guys, the reason there was so many changes in the last few days is because my dev server actually worked when I turned it on. And I was like, well, that's handy. I'm sick as well. I got time to do shit. And then I just started spazzing shit out, so.
That's cap.